Good morning. I want to talk about mastery mindset number 4. The whole idea, just a quick review of the mindsets, is that the way we perceive or view life, right? Things that happen to us, really, how we interpret them can really direct, our success and our mood, etc. And this fourth mastery mindset is I remain calm even in challenging situations. And the concept with this is to remember that logic and emotion are like oil and water; they don't mix. And when we become emotional, we usually don't think clearly, right? We know this, right? And so, for example, how many guys have ever had a situation where, like, as a martial arts instructor, where you're working with a group of 5 and 6 year olds that are getting out of hand? Does it ever help to lose control of your emotion? It never helps. The bottom line is, it's like that. They will eat you alive. So we know in that mindset we have to remain calm. So that's how we can kind of gain control of the situation. So the key thing is there's a great quote, by the way, by a guy named Ben Zoma, who was a sage that lived a couple thousand years ago, and he had a bunch of questions, series of questions, that if you could answer these questions correctly, you'd be living the ultimate life. And one of the questions was, who is a mighty person? And the answer is one who has control of their emotions and can make friends of their enemies, right? So I remember there was a time in my life when I would see someone get really upset. So let's say some big, athlete maybe that slams the ball down and it's all the tempers flying. I remember, whoa, that guy's a bad dude. Well, actually, the way I look at it now is when that happens, I look, wow, that person doesn't really have a lot of control, right? And so, of course, we all have our moments, but the bottom line is, if we want to remain calm even in challenging situations, what we have to do is we have to find we have to use everyday adversity as a way to develop mental toughness. Because if we can't be calm in little things, there's no way we're going to be able to be calm in big things. So, for an example, we've all had a situation to where we are stuck at a red light and we're late for an engagement, right? You're at the light and you want to change, there's traffic. And well, guess what? There's freaking being upset does not help at all. So that's when you practice bringing those shoulders back, bringing your chin up with a smile on your face, and trying to be calm. Because if you can't do it in little things, you certainly can't do it in big things. Okay. Or let's just say you have a brand new puppy, right? And you show up at your house, and what do you know? You forgot to lock the trash under the kitchen sink, right? And all of a sudden you show up, and by the way, the puppy's out in the backyard and there's trash all over the house. Now you can get upset and then clean it up, or you can just clean it up. In other words, that's an opportunity to be practicing being calm. Okay. And so if we can do that in little things, then we stand a chance to do it in bigger things. And so what I would encourage you to do is throughout the day, when little minor deals come up, little minor things that might ruffle your feathers a little bit, can you take a jet breath and be calm through those? Now, that doesn't mean that you don't you put up with mediocrity, or that you don't try to move things forward. It just means that you take the emotion out of situations when it's really out of your control. And if you can do this, it's amazing the difference that this will make. So I strongly encourage you, the next time you're faced with some kind of challenge, to get your heart rate up, whatever it might be, big or little. Take a breath and remind yourself, I remain calm even in challenging situations. And the first step is just being aware that you're starting to get your emotions going. And if you can even just be aware that, well, I'm getting a little upset here, that means you're making progress. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.